Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mufarama Zodze. As you know, I'm sitting outside currently because it is hot as hell. But today I'll be answering a few questions about how I traveled from South Africa to Zimbabwe. A few of my friends have been asking, can we please get a story time on this, because there's a few misunderstandings. People are not very clear on a few things. So I hope I won't make this video too long, but the first question is, are people allowed to travel? Yes, people are allowed to travel for business, for leisure. This is in and out of South Africa, and South Africa did ban a few countries, but mostly European countries, according to what I know. I heard that I think South Africa may have opened its borders to everyone, but I think that might not be true. But just confirm. You can leave a comment in the comment section. But last time I checked, when I traveled, at the time that I traveled, 22 countries had been on the banned list, and this was a list that had moved from about 60 countries to about 22 countries, and Zimbabwe is not on that list. So also I think I should mention that I am on a visa, a permit, so that kind of means that you are based in Zimbabwe, because a lot of people are asking, well, if you go to Zimbabwe, are you going to be able to come back? But people are traveling from Zimbabwe to South Africa as leisure, as, like, you know, a holiday, whatever. South Africa is open. So for me personally, my biggest dilemma was the COVID test. So Zimbabwe only wants your COVID test to be within 48 hours old, and my biggest question was, how when do they start counting the 48 hours? At the time you take the test or the time you receive your results? So the 48 hours is actually for the time you take the test. So you have to take your test at least a day before. The COVID test was my biggest dilemma, guys, because my flight was Monday night, and if I went Saturday morning, then my COVID test is going to be older than 48 hours by Monday morning. So I had to go to Fourways Life Hospital. They have Lancet Laboratories. Lancet Laboratories is very, very popular, guys. That's where a lot of people get their COVID test done. They take about 24 hours on average. They always say it's 24 to 48 hours, which is also my biggest dilemma, because I was like, well, they can't take 48 hours because when I board, I must have my test results. I must have a hard copy of it, because I flew with FastJet, and their rules or whatever, if you read your ticket, it says that you must have a hard copy of your results, and the only thing they look at on that test result is the time you took your test. They don't even look if it's your results, but I'm sure they do look. But I mean, you know, I flew at night, so I think people were really tired. All they were checking for is the time you took your test results. And yeah, there's a lot of information. I feel like I'm jumping around a lot, but I'll try and get my thoughts together. So I went to I went to Fourways Life Hospital. I took my test Sunday morning, because by Monday night my test was still gonna be around within the 48 hours. So my results, I collected them Monday afternoon, and my flight was an evening flight, was an 8 p.m. flight, so I was within the restrictions. Oh yeah. And there's also an option to use Empath. Empath is I think also a laboratory. They're a bit quicker. They will give you your results within 6 hours, or 6 to 8 hours rather. But yeah, Lancet is the most popular one. They even have Lancet here in Zimbabwe, to my surprise. And then, hey guys, so I am in the middle of editing my video. These things happen. I think I did forget to address this question. the type of COVID test you need to do is a PCR. It's the one, pinamino, guys, the one that goes all the way up your nose. It is super uncomfortable, but that is a PCR. That is the one that is written on all these travel online sites, documents. That's the one they want. The mouth swab is not PCR according to my understanding of what a PCR COVID test is, because the mouth swab, I think, tests for antibodies and it can't really test for a virus. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's definitely the PCR one. The PCR one is the nose one, and the mouth swab is not a PCR. So just be sure you do the right COVID test. I got on the flight, showed them my results. I arrived, and then they made me fill some forms. I think, your address, where you're gonna stay. I think it's just for tracing purposes, but that was pretty much it, you guys. And for coming back, I heard that you need to download a COVID app for South Africa, because coming from Zimbabwe now going to South Africa, your COVID test needs to be within 72 hours old. Yeah, and the airlines that are currently traveling, it's FastJet, it's SA Airlink. I don't know if that has changed, but according to what I know, those are the only airlines that are traveling south. This is South Africa to Zimbabwe. Yeah, it doesn't apply to the rest of the world. This is South Africa to Zimbabwe. And how much is the COVID test, you might ask? It is 850 rand. It's quite a lot of money. Also, if you are coming from Cape Town, I'm from Cape Town area, guys, so we have to take another journey just to get to Johannesburg. And if you're gonna take the Cape Town to Johannesburg by bus, I really suggest that you do your COVID test in Johannesburg, like I did. I took the bus from Knysna to Johannesburg. That's an 18-hour bus ride. So at first, when I was still trying to organize my travels, I was like, okay, I have to get the COVID test. But getting the COVID test done in Knysna was just a no-brainer. Luckily, I had somewhere to stay in Johannesburg so that I could do my COVID test in Johannesburg. So yeah, traveling during COVID times is really, really stressful, guys, but I hope that this video helps. If you've got questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I wanted to talk about, I don't know, how was my flight with FastJet? That was my first time flying with FastJet. It was a normal flight. I was happy. I was lucky that it was a good flight. It was just like Kulula and Mango, though it is a very small jet. It's a small jet. It can be a bit underwhelming, but it was a good flight, to be honest. I can't complain much. There was no bad turbulence, and we even flew through a little storm, so that was a good flight. Anything else I can think of that people are asking? I think I've pretty much touched on everything, guys. I didn't want to make this video too long. This is just to help people that want to travel from South Africa to Zimbabwe. Yeah, it's just the COVID test that they stress about. You're allowed to travel, guys, whether you want to go to see family, you want a holiday, you've got business, you've got things to do. I came on my own personal admin. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button, guys. If you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, the subscribe button is going to be gray. If you're not subscribed, it's going to be red. So turn that red subscribe button to gray. Okay, like this video, please subscribe. Subscribing to a YouTube channel is actually free. It's free. Mahara, guys. It's just, yeah. Thank you for watching. I love you for watching always. Bye.